Deporting American citizens. This shit is fucking crazy. Like what else? What else can we do? Like, there has to be a way to stop this because this is getting ridiculous.
You could be deported even if you are an American citizen. They just voted to make it easier to deport American citizens. Every single Republican on the House Judiciary Committee just voted that would allow U.S. citizens to be detained and be deported without due process protection. Have an accent, your name sounds foreign, if you don't have proof of citizenship on you, or if ICE just thinks you're not American, could be detained, deported, disappeared. It's a dictatorship, quietly, paper by paper, with these bills. Vote by vote, you're not looking. This is not being an alarmist. This is what's actually happening. Show up tomorrow for May Day, call your reps, hound the fuck out of them, support independent journalism, help others know what's going on, amplify these messages. We are in the fight of our lives. And hey, if you're white and you get too much of a tan, you too.
Ugh, I don't even know what to say. I don't even have words. I thought that after everything, nothing could surprise me. And then this bullshit happened.
I'm not going to believe this. I'm stunned that I have to tell you this. Republicans just voted, every single one of them, to allow Donald Trump to deport U.S. citizens.
Now I know some of y'all are thinking, oh, he's just going to deport the criminals. Yeah, it might start with that. But what's to stop him from using that whole TDS bullshit to deport anyone that's talking shit about him? You know what I'm saying? So, like, this has to fucking stop. Something has to be fucking done. This is the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen in my life.
Your bill will deport more kids who are American citizens with cancer.
Crickets. Crickets! Do you not have anything to say?
This is deafening.
Would the
It
gentleman
tells us
yield?
everything we need.
Would the gentleman yield?
Yes.
Let's do it a different way. How about this? Raise your hand if you do not think children with cancer who are American citizens should be deported.
I'm pretty sure you can figure out how this went. They are fucking spineless cowards.
Looks like it's all the Democrats and none of the Republicans.
No fucking shit.
Hey, does anybody have one of these? Like, it proves your citizenship. It has the emblem on the front. It says United States of America. Or maybe you have a social security card, or maybe you have a birth certificate that says you were born here. Yeah, you can go ahead and shred those now because they don't mean anything anymore. Cue all the comments that will come my way. Ready? Here, I'll do them for you. You're fear-mongering. This isn't very positive. Say something nice or joyful. Oh, and also, you're fear-mongering. Okay, let's now operate in reality here. See, today, the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform, they held a session and they voted on some details of the budget legislation, you know, the big, beautiful one. So what in the world does budget legislation have to do with deportations, ICE, and the U.S. citizens that live here in the United States who have nowhere to be deported to? In this budget, they are talking about reallocating funds to ICE. Stay with me. And there were two amendments that were introduced by Representative Jayapal. I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right. Correct me in the comments. But these two amendments stated the following. Number one, no human being, regardless of status, can be deported without due process. Number two, it is not legal to detain, nor is it legal to deport U.S. citizens. And today, every single Republican on the committee, very specifically the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform, voted against those amendments. Let me translate what voting against these amendments means. It means that those Republicans that voted against it stood up and announced to the country that it doesn't matter if you were born here, you do not necessarily deserve due process. That's going to be up to them to pick and choose. And the other part of this is they said it doesn't matter if you were born here, if you have been here and your family has been here for generations, or even if you are an indigenous person who was part of the first group of human beings on this land, we have the right to detain and deport you wherever we please. The irony of that is voting that way is saying that you're okay with people doing that to you, too. I think this is what we don't realize, right? If you become an enemy of Donald Trump, even as a straight, cis, white male, he will have the opportunity to do this to you. So what comes next? What would make this a reality? Well, now they will finalize the section of the budget legislation and then pass it directly to the House Committee on the Budget, who will then further compile and present the final package for consideration to the U.S. House of Representatives. If it were to be voted upon and passed in the U.S. House of Representatives, it would then go to the Senate for the same process. If it passes the Senate, it goes to the desk of Donald J. Trump, who will sign it into law. So I guess we'll wait and see. If you have that, you don't need it anymore, I guess.